Action Demons verified.
Robtop releases 2.2 information.
And more only on HusNews. Hey, so welcome back to another brand new video. There's a lot of news to cover this episode, so I just really want to jump straight into it. But as always, first we gotta start off with today with a shout out of the episode. And today's shout out goes to RedHuseey. You guys probably already know about RedHuseey. He's a YouTuber with almost 30k subscribers and he's really close to hitting it. And he apparently has set a goal to himself to hit it before the end of this year. It looks very impossible to do because he's like 1.4k subs away, but I believe if we help him out and we all just subscribe, he can do it. He usually makes some really entertaining videos and he has some really original ideas for some live streams as well. I would highly suggest you guys to check him out if you guys haven't already. The link to his channel is in the description down below. Please let's get him to 30k subscribers before the end of the year. First news, I just want to open up with the biggest news, at least for me and maybe probably even for you guys. As you guys maybe remember, I made a John Dash Rewind last year and I've gotten so many requests to do another one this year, especially after the 2019 YouTube Rewind came out. And I can promise you guys, I've already started working on it. I've already started getting people in it. I've already even recorded stuff. For now, I'm just gonna reveal that Novelboy is in it, Panito is in it, and Technical is in it. I'm not gonna say who else. The script's being worked on. I've started editing. I've started filming. Expect the Rewind to release like maybe next week. I'm not promising anything. And if not, before the end of the year, the Rewind should be out on my channel. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be bigger than it was last year. I'm actually like trying to make something very unique and cool out of it. Not even YouTube has done something cool like this with their own Rewind. And yeah, basically stay tuned, man. Next news. And Pesta has finally verified Kenos. Remember last week when we talked about Kenos and Pesta was like very sad that it took him over 100,000 attempts? Well, 35,000 attempts later and he's finally beaten it. Like, I'm so proud of him, Pesta. Like, GG, man. Kenos is like such an insane level. I've heard some people saying it's probably even harder than Zodiac. Obviously, I can't really tell myself. I used to have like some kind of indication in the past, but like nowadays, the skill gap is so huge that like I have no idea, man. All I know is that I'm probably never gonna be able to even like get 1% on levels like these. Maybe maybe if I'm lucky. And you've really shown some determination by going through with this level. You've spent over 135,000 attempts and that doesn't matter at all, really. Yeah, big GG, man. Yeah, I hope to see like some bigger things from you even now. Hopefully I'm not putting any more pressure on you than you already had with Kenos. Just take some time, man, now, you know. Next topic, Michigan. Yes, Michigan. He kind of came back. I mean, everyone knows Michigan. He quit like 2 years ago unexpectedly when he stopped uploading randomly, and then like after a year he was like, yeah guys, I'm not coming back, even though he promised to come back. But he apparently had some stuff privately which he never really spoke up publicly about, and I'm not gonna ask him about it because if he wants to keep it private, that's his thing, you know. It's not good to go into people's private lives if they don't want to like talk about it themselves. But 3 weeks ago he uploaded an alter game level and everybody was like, wait, is Michigan back? According to him, it was just a random upload because he liked the level. I thought that was it, right? But 2 days ago, he uploaded B. Now I'm thinking, yeah, you may think that level's cool as well, but why not just play it and not upload it, you know? I feel like there's like a tease for him for a return. Like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna come back. Like, there's gonna be a lot of people returning in 2.2, which I'm gonna talk about later in this video, and I do believe Michigan will be one of them. I don't know, man. There was never like a reason for him to quit. Like, come on, like Michigan was one of those mobile players, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. I respect mobile players, but the thing is, he was like sitting on the toilet and taking a crap probably and just beating the level and uploading it to YouTube. He always had like straight, like, what was it called again? A replay. Yeah, he always had those every replays on his channel. It never really made any sense to me why I would quit. Like, I mean, yeah, he doesn't enjoy the game anymore, but I don't know, man. It probably still has something to do with his private life. but I would really love it if it would come back. Next topic is from Novelboy. Well, two topics actually. To start off with, Novelboy recently uploaded an Orochi preview, which is the final preview for Orochi. You guys probably remember Orochi from like, I believe it was a year or two ago, when Novelboy uploaded that preview. That video went viral on his channel, one of his most viewed videos, and since that video, Orochi has basically been like one of the most hyped up upcoming demons ever in Geometry Dash, basically. At first glance, it's like a generic hell-themed extreme demon level, but the decoration is pretty unique for like a red level, as well as the song. Like no level has used a song like this before, and I don't know, I think it's pretty cool, and I can't wait for this level to come out. Novelboy is going to be verifying it. It's going to be much harder than Bloodlust is. Some even speculate that this will be the hardest level ever. I'm gonna be real, Nob, you're gonna have to spend a lot of time practicing this level, or you're gonna nerf it. It's probably gonna be a mix of both. I don't think this level is possible at its current state, but we'll see about that. But to stay on Novelboy's topic, he also released a new preview of Astral Divinity. You guys probably remember Astral Divinity from GE. Remember that? I'm not gonna say that name because of copyright reasons. You guys know what I'm talking about. But Astral Divinity is a new name for GE, and there's like an entire new part in as well. I love the part. I do believe it's a little bit out of place, I'm not gonna lie, but the part looks pretty cool. I just really love the Persona 5 aesthetic, and I feel like a lot of people will agree on that with me. He already has progress on it. He has, funny enough, well, it's not funny, but ironically, I know some of you guys will probably think that's so funny, but he has 69% on it. Kind of funny, but he has some quick progress, which is insane. When I was at Nob's place to record the Jump Dash Rewind part for him, he told me that he wants to get this level out before 2.2 comes out, so that's before the end of the year. But hey, good luck. Another topic is something you guys probably have already known about because everybody was talking about it. I mean, even Robtop himself tweeted about it. Jump Dash Meltdown and Jump Dash Lite have been taken down from the Play Store. Well, it's back up right now, but it was taken down. Well, Robtop basically said it probably has to be a mistake or something like that, but as it turned out, the reason why it was taken down is because Robtop allowed users to basically like earn in-game achievements by following his social media, which is apparently against Google Play's terms of service, and he was not allowed to do that. So it will be interesting to see how he will work around that for 2.2 now, because he obviously has to take that out. But how will new players receive those icons? Will they be legacy icons? Like, I don't know, he will probably like think of something new. But the funny thing about that is when Meltdown was re-uploaded back to the servers, Robtop accidentally uploaded a 2.2 version of Meltdown. So that kind of confirms that we will get an update for Meltdown. But the big thing about that is we got some new 2.2 leaks basically. Well, we now have some textures for the swing copters. It's called Swing. And we also have like some stuff for the 2.2 adventure mode. We've got some new buttons. And I'm surprised because there is a button with 2 swords on it, which could confirm that you can attack in the adventure mode. That's interesting. I thought it would only be jumping and platforming, but apparently you can attack as well. So I'm very interested in that. I'm not gonna lie. I myself, I'm like a big platform guy. I love myself some platformers. I don't know, man. I'm just curious how that's gonna work out basically. There was also like a hidden level in the 2.2 files called Firebird. However, Robtop confirmed that to be a fake. Hold up. If that's a fake, why was it in there? My theory here is that Robtop didn't accidentally released this 2.2 preview. I believe he did this on purpose so that we could have a sneak peek for something. I truly do believe Firebird could be a prank, you know, that it could be fake. But why would he do that? Why would he add that in there if we were not even supposed to have this 2.2 Meltdown preview yet? I don't know, this kind of just for me confirms that he did this on purpose so that people will start talking about it and generate some hype for 2.2, which it did, by the way. Like, everybody was talking about it. It was so big. It's actually insane how big it got. Like, Robtop literally said, I added some fake stuff in Meltdown just in case. What do you mean, just in case? Yeah, he gave us a sneak peek, basically. So let's talk about an unexpected return, and not from a player this time. It's from a legendary Jump Dash artist, and that's Dimbrain47. Yes, he is back! I can't believe my eyes. When I saw this on Twitter, I was like, what? He confirmed, like, no, I didn't get hacked. It's the real me. And obviously a hacker could still say that, but what made this real was his next announcement that some new music was coming out, and it did. He actually did release a new song, which is Disturbance, and he also said that the song Disturbance was meant as a dark counterpart to Surface. So it's pretty insane to see that he's back. He's apparently gonna release some old tracks he's never released before. So that's hype. And I'm also hyped to see what kind of music he can make in 2019, because all of his tracks are like from like the early days of Newgrounds, from like 2006, 7, 9. I believe his latest song was from 2010. Quote me if I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong, but something like that. He's been gone for like 9 years, I believe, or even longer maybe. So it's insane that he's actually finally back now. Talking about more returns. Damn, man, this has been such a long recording. It's absolutely insane. Anyways, for the final topic, I want to talk about some 2.2 stuff Robtop has basically revealed, and I'm just gonna basically like talk about some stuff which really interests me. There was like a lot to cover, but I'm gonna cover the big stuff, basically like his voice reveal. Here are some clips of his voice reveal. It's actually insane that he did these.
I prefer Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I've been in Chicago a few times, so I'm not sure. My uncle lives there, so I prefer Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Apparently he loves KFC. But hey, he also revealed like he has plans for like platformer mode in 2.3 if it is big in 2.2. So if everybody loves it, he will improve upon it. He also has revealed map modes, which will be a story mode, I believe. I'm really excited about this. This will add some really good depth to the platformer mode in my opinion. It will be like, I think it will be like gauntlets for the platformer mode. It looks like some kind of like mix between the gauntlets and Jump Dash World, which I love. I really love the concept of Jump Dash World with like, those islands, and you had like those levels you had to pass to get to the final boss level, kinda. I don't know, man. I'm really hyped for this. Like, I'm really hyped for this. He also revealed a Discord cube and a Twitch cube. I don't know why we're getting more social media cubes, but cool thing, I guess. Robtop also talked about why 2.2 took him so long, and yeah, here's a clip basically.
Yeah, I want to keep it like a few months, really, but it's the problem with 2.2 is it's a bad cycle because I add stuff and then it takes long and expectations get higher, so I add new stuff and then I have a lot of new stuff and I gotta keep working.
So that's gonna be it for today's news, guys, but don't go anywhere yet. We have an exclusive interview with Tosh regarding his ban on the Jump Dash Discord server. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to hit 30k subscribers before the end of this year, and I would really appreciate if you guys would subscribe. Please help me out. I would really appreciate that. But for now, Tosh interview. Welcome, Tosh, to this interview. Thanks for having time for this, basically. I'm just gonna go straight into the question, really. Recently, you've been banned from the Jump Dash Discord server. Is there anything you can, like, tell us about it?
Yeah, of course. So basically, I tried to come back to the public server, like Jump Dash public server, just to see how the server was after coming back, because I basically never said anything in the servers whatsoever. But I just tried to come back and see how it was. So when I came back, I literally didn't say anything. I just got banned right away. So I was asking you for help to basically see what my reason was for the ban. Basically, just because of previous drama I had, like with the Roy Musti thing, that's pretty much the reason I got banned. And then I told them about the debunk video, like if they actually watched it, and they told them about it as well. And they actually admitted the fact that they were wrong about it. So they basically never apologized for that either. But at first they unbanned me for that, but they came up with a different reason just to keep me banned in the server. So they didn't want me to come back. It's actually funny that every time like we come up with a reason to like get unbanned in the server, they just come up with something else to just keep you banned, which is ridiculous. Why they try to keep you out of the server by coming up with excuses and just to keep you out of the server. And every time someone gets banned, they come up with a vote system, so they don't actually care about the rules in their server. They just come up with a vote system to vote you out. So they basically have like their staff team and not one individual staff member that votes you out. And if they decide that they want you out, they basically just vote you out, and that's it pretty much. So they don't care about their rules whatsoever.
That's kind of crazy. Like, if you broke a rule, like I don't understand, why is there a need for a voting poll? Like, if you broke a rule, then yeah, you can get banned. But if you didn't break any, how can you ban someone because you expect him to not fit in your server? I talked with I remember we were banned and you couldn't contact anybody. I contacted Pause for You and like some other staff members. One of them even said he doesn't have to break any rule to be banned. Yeah, which I couldn't believe what I read. Like, what? Like, they legit admit, like, he didn't do anything, we just banned him because we don't want him. Yeah. And if that's a personal server, I would be like, fair point, you know? but it's not a personal server. It's the official public Jamdash community server, right?
Yeah.
It's for everyone in the GD community. You can't just exclude someone because he has a bad past or whatever.
But that's it pretty much. They don't care about the reason. They care about the fact that they don't like you, so that they don't want you in the server. Their response is literally just a way of just trying to comfort you, and then they basically don't give a shit about it. They just try to keep you out of the server just because they don't like you. And even their response was a waste of time. They're not gonna reconsider your feedback whatsoever, or they don't care about what you did in the server, or if you did violate any rules in the server or outside the server. If they don't want you in the server, they're just gonna keep you out. It doesn't matter. You can appeal in like 6 months and then you can come back. But I was banned a year ago for no reason. So why do I need to appeal like 6 months later? It doesn't make any sense. It's basically, Pause is like, he's a joke. He shouldn't be owner of the server. I really don't understand how he ever got to the point where he's the owner of the server. They basically just asked like fucking Robtop to get to this point.
But hey, hopefully like our tweets, our videos, and even this episode can help the server chain. We'll have to see what happens.
Bro, I even tried to talk it out with him. I literally just told him like, I don't want to cause any drama with this. I just want to get unbanned because I didn't violate any rules. And he basically just tried to avoid my I was like, dude, just unban me. I don't want to make a video about this because it's unnecessary. And he just kept going, talking like some automated message automated message
like
robot.
YouTube.
Yeah, bro, he just talks so annoying, and it's pissing me off the way he talks to me. Like, dude, I'm just someone else you can talk to. It's not like I'm some random ass dude you can just send an automated message to. It's like he talks so annoying, and it's like you can't even talk to him. It's so, yeah, it's pissing you off.
It's literally Team YouTube, like if you're talking to a bot, you know. But anyways, thanks for your time on for this interview.
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was it for today's episode. Tosh Lox's channel will also be in the description down below. Yeah, like I said, hopefully we can get this situation solved soon enough. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Alright, peace, boys.